At the crux of the theory is this belief that you are secretly saving the world from this satanic cult of pedophiles and cannibals. Does that sound like something you are behind?
Well, I haven't heard that, but is that supposed to be a bad thing or a good thing? I mean, if I can help save the world from problems, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to put myself out there. And we are, actually. We're saving the world from a radical left philosophy that will destroy this country. And when this country is gone, the rest of the world would follow. The rest of the world would follow. That's the importance of this country.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome in to CobraCast 199. I am your host, Jeremy Prime, Mage of the 199, the final CobraCast of 2024. Yes, we are here. We are live. And I want to do that intro because it is such a, that question from the mainstream media just symbolizes the media. What kind of question is that? Is that a bad thing? And I love Trump's response to it. It was absolutely fantastic. But yeah, so we got a lot to talk about in just a little while because we have a gaming stream set up. Me, Jay, Krista, we're going to be live, bringing in the New Year's, playing some video games, hanging out with all of you. So that will be happening here in about another hour. But there's clearly, just like every other day, there's a lot of things going on with the world of social media. And so, of course, we're going to talk about all of that. Let's see. We've got, what was that? Poopa Chalupa says, Happy New Year, fellow Patriots. Thank you. I appreciate that. Brandon P., welcome to the Snake Pit. AJ for 10 says, Happy New Year. I first discovered Geeks and Gamers in 2020 when you were doing Sports Wars video, and I've been hooked ever since. Look at that. That's what we love to hear, man. Thank you. It has been the best year ever for Geeks and Gamers, for, D-Day Cobra, for everything that we're doing. And I can't thank all of you enough. I mean, it's been absolutely insane that we've come this far, and we still got a long way to go. So I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to get all these tabs pulled up really quick here. So been around since 2020. I appreciate that, man. Golden Nuggets says, I finally decided to give you my biggest super chat. Oh, wait, never mind. Happy New Year, you fig. Thanks for the support and laughing at my lame jokes. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Always welcome, for sure. Let's see here. We've got Steve from PA says, Solo lost money. Jay tripped poo. Gary loves Bon Jovi, and happy mega month to all, even the haters and the losers. Let's go. Godzilla's Greaser says, hey, Jeremy, let's see. What was the biggest political surprise for you this year? Anna Kasparian becoming an independent was not something I saw coming. I mean, personally, it's the topic that we're going to be talking about a little bit tonight. Elon Musk and Trump joining forces. I did not see these guys connecting the way that they have. I never saw that one. So to me, that was the biggest surprise. For sure. And then just seeing a lot of the people like RFK, Tulsi Gabbard, other Democrats joining for sure. Because if you remember a couple years ago, I talked about Elon and Trump and how they need to get on the same page. I never imagined they would get on the same page like they have. But yet here we are. And it's been crazy to witness. Croctism says that, yo, Jeremy, Tide Pods lost to a deep blue stain. L gay fig hail 199. Yes, Alabama lost. Alabama sucks. Nothing else I can say about it. We suck. It's terrible. Zihoni says leftists are trying to block Trump certification. Liar Brian Tyler Cohen argued that Dems should use the 14th Amendment due to January 6th. Yeah, we'll get into a lot of that stuff about how I'm feeling about everything. Chad Layton for 20 says Happy New Year to you, Jeremy, and everyone else in the Snake Pit. Thank you, Chad Layton. I appreciate you. I hope everybody's safe tonight for the New Year's. I hope everybody's being safe and cautious. Mikey Likes it says Happy New Year with the Dance USA. Thank you. I saw this really quick. In case anyone cares, Times Square is getting hit right now by a thunderstorm and a heavy downpour. That's pretty interesting. This guy says, let's see, had been recorded voice, I think. What is this? Is this legit or not? I don't know. But I don't know. I just saw that. I didn't do any. I don't know if it's raining or not. I know there's like a bunch of fucking people in Times Square. So, we'll see. So, let's see. CNN is gay now. Did something happen on CNN? Did something happen on CNN? Let's see here. Let me look. What's rain? We don't get that in SoCal. Let me see. Is something going on CNN right now? Let me see. People were talking about something with CNN. There's so many clips right now. And I'm trying to... Oh, is this it? Hang on. Is this it? What is this?
Cheers. Oh. 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 By the way, you said you have a cough. I think I'm going to get it because I'm going to be drinking out of your glass all night. That hurt. Okay. Sorry about that, Anderson. Did you what? Oh Lord. You know what? It was a beautiful day. Cheers.
I regret watching that. This is an old clip. I don't know if it's an old clip or not. That's rough. That's rough. Yeah, I regret watching that though. Oh, that's terrible. Let's see here. Is that an old clip? What is this? I remember this. Hang on. Kathy Griffin. I can't hear the audio on that. So I don't know. CNN's a trash fire. Nobody actually watches CNN anyway, so no one really cares. But look, let's talk about everything going on right now because there's some issues going on Twitter right now that are bothering me. Now, there's a lot to this. So first of all, right here, I tweeted this out. Everyone should be concerned about what's happening on Twitter right now. This is Jack Dorsey level behavior. We need answers. And that's exactly how I feel about this. All I want is some answers as to what's going on. Why are people being demonetized and losing their blue check marks? Why? If there's a valid reason why, then that's great. But we're not being told anything right now. We're not being told anything. All right? So you click down here, and then here's Quarter Black. It says, I'm not fully sold on it being censorship. Has Twitter publicly said they did this? What's the source? And are these accounts crying wolf? I don't know. Just would like to see. Genuinely asking if anyone has those receipts. If it's happening, that's fucked. But I want to make sure it's happening. That's a very fair response from Quarter Black Garrett, by the way. All right, that's a very fair response. My response is a lot of accounts have been suspended and several others have lost their blue check mark. Even Owen Schroyer lost his for a few days and then got it back. I would just like some clarity as to what's going on. Here's what Owen Schroyer said. I never got any notification as to why. So he never got any notification as to why. Okay. Now the problem I have with these situations is that we always have a bunch of retards that just, you basically always call them emotionally unstable women, because on one hand, you'll have the crowd that says, oh, Jeremy, you'll just kiss up to Elon and never criticize him. And then I criticize Elon, and then people are acting like I'm jumped off the Elon bandwagon now. Oh, I'm ready to turn on Elon. Hey, Jeremy, do you regret supporting Elon? Like this clown right here. Let me see if I can find it. Unless he deleted it. Did he delete it? Why is it showing up as spam? Where's my response? Hang on. Oh, wait. So I got to go back to here. Okay. So right here. How are you feeling, Jeremy? It must be hard knowing that once again, someone you supported so feverishly has ended up, not being what you claim. Grab a drink, watch the ball drop, because you're about to experience more of this in 2025. Screenshotting all of my, I guess comments, pro Elon comments. And I'm like, I still support Elon. You're gay and weak and don't understand that it's okay to disagree. And so, I mean, this is what happens when you criticize someone once. Then these guys are like, oh, do you regret everything? And it's like, I don't regret anything. I'm simply bringing up a concern that I have on a platform that I really enjoy. No, I don't not support Elon. I think Elon has a lot that he needs to answer for right now. Just like yesterday in my comment section, after my live stream, somebody was saying that I was ignoring the Sam Hyde video because I was scared because it was challenging everything that Jeremy said. And I'm like, first of all, I hadn't seen it at that point in time. So I watched the Sam Hyde video last night because a lot of people were talking about it. It's 45 minutes. It is a masterclass. Sam Hyde's video is a fucking masterclass. It's unbelievably well produced. He has this unbelievable ability to be funny and lean into memes, while at the same time having very, very, deep insight into why people are feeling the way they're feeling. It's fantastic. It's absolutely amazing. Before we get into the rest of that, though, I just saw this. The man bro dude for a proper 199. Holy shit. Let's freaking go. Happy New Year. Glad to see there's full representation of the gay retarded balds of the world here on YouTube. But seriously, thanks for all the entertainment. You're the breast. I'm the breast. Thank you, the man bro dude. Let's freaking go. I appreciate that, man. Shout out to you. And a proper 199. A proper 199 means that we have to do the proper 199 celebration.
Should I do it?
Do not come.
I'm going to do it.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come. Oh.
There we go. Thank you for the proper 199. I appreciate it. And Happy New Year to you as well. But back to the point. So Sam Hyde, I'm not someone that's like super versed on Sam Hyde or anything like that. I've seen him. I know he's all the memes and everything like that. But yeah, his 45-minute video, I would highly suggest you go and watch his video in its entirety. He has the ability to talk to any type of person that would be tuning into that video. It's absolutely a masterclass. The entire video is unbelievable. And so I think that there's some extremely valid points in there. But yeah, so the point was that, like, I've got people saying, like, you're scared to talk about it, Jeremy. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's such a... That's what I'm talking about with, like, these people that they seem like they're obsessed with making you believe exactly what they believe. And there's no nuance allowed. You're not allowed to have a different opinion. And if you do, then suddenly they're going to lash out like emotional women. It's a very strange dynamic that I don't understand. And so that's what's a lot going on right now, where I like Elon Musk. I'm very happy that Elon Musk purchased Twitter. Put his entire reputation on the line, fully backed Trump, in my opinion, is the reason Trump got elected. And I think that Elon Musk stepped in it big time the other day with the discussions that he was having on social media. And I think he opened the floodgates for a lot of different things. And now I think that I feel like if you go to, like, I haven't looked at his Twitter account today. I haven't been on Twitter too much, but like, he stepped in it so bad. And now, yeah, so here's his Twitter account. So he's basically memeing on himself, which is a classic. This is a classic maneuver when you're basically just getting destroyed to just lean into memes, And so now he's leaning into this meme to try to divert attention, which I understand it, and it's to me, it's not a good look. I don't like what he's doing. I don't like that we've got a lot of questions right now as a platform. And he's just memeing right now. That's not what a leader needs to be doing in this moment right now. So, it's a strange dynamic right now. Does that mean that I'm willing to just go, oh, I don't support Elon Musk anymore? No, not at all. That's fucking retarded. That's the leftist mindset to like, hey, if somebody you support or someone you like has one disagreement or does something that you don't like, you're suddenly supposed to jump ship. No, that's not how that works at all. And so I've got like, there's a lot of noise out there that is completely ridiculous. But to ask, why are people being demonetized is a fair question for a platform that advertised itself as free speech and we are the media. I think that we should get some answers, because right now, as a person that is on YouTube and on Twitter, I feel more comfortable on YouTube to give my opinion right now than Twitter. I just do. Now, of course, there's certain things I can't say on Twitter that I, can say on YouTube and vice versa, but there is more details, okay? So like right here, all right, Madam Savvy tagged me in this or responded to me. I'd like to know more too. I came across this post. I have no idea how valid it is, but reading through some of the replies, some of them are related to that. Others have concerns of platform manipulation, but if this were the case, I feel like clearly bought accounts like Harry Sizzlesticks would be gone as well. That's true. Others are claiming it's related to anti-Semitism, but I'm also unsure how valid that claim is. Transparency is the key for maximum trust, and we really aren't getting that right now. So this guy says, many of those accounts were sharing an image of my 10-year-old daughter. Wow. That's insane if that's true. I don't know who this is. So I don't know who that is, but a lot of people in my circle follow him. 3 of them were under investigation and about to be arrested. Again, if this is the case, I understand, but we're not being told. Transparency is the key. That's the key right there. Is this happening? And if that's the reason, then that's the reason. But we're not being told anything right now. I would just like some answers and some clarification. And I don't think that that's a bad thing to ask for right now. The problem is that Elon Musk is surrounded by people that they're basically just going to tell him whatever he wants to hear. You have got Elon fans that are like these guys and like the what's his name? I talked about him yesterday. Ian Miles Chong and that Mario guy, and some other people. They're living in his replies, and they're just saying, "You're the best, Elon. You're the greatest, Elon. You're awesome, Elon." And it's like, yeah, he is awesome. He is great, but he's a flawed human being, just like every single one of us. It's okay for him to make some mistakes. He's the most famous man on the planet. He's bound to make a few slip-ups. I get it. I'm not mad at it. I would just like some answers. And I think that that's fair based on the precedent that he has set on the platform that he bought. And now we're just seeing a lot of people getting banned, and no one knows why. I would just like to have some answers as to why. I don't think that's a bad thing. Wisdom prevails for a $100 Rumble rant. Holy crap. MAGA Red, $100. It has been a long, crazy year, and CobraCast was the one place I knew I could go and always get the latest and greatest news of the day. Happy New Year, LFG in 2025. Thank you, Wisdom Prevails. I appreciate that. I do thank all of you for this year. This year has been absolutely insane on CobraCast, and I never thought that this show or this channel would ever do anything like this, but it's been a record year for not only CobraCast, but also Geeks and Gamers. And I sincerely appreciate all of you so freaking much. Cameron says, Happy New Year to the Big Fig. Thank you. And Geeks and Gamers for making this year a great one. Hit me up before some COD or Fortnite coaching. You need it. Thank you, Can Man. Hail to Can Man. Coop says, I spread the wealth with Mike on Gen X, Geeks and Gamers, Real BBC, and didn't forget ya. Happy New Year to one of the greatest podcasts doing an awesome Go Blue. Thank you, Coop. I didn't miss your super chat tonight, brother. I did not miss it. Let's see. We've got Midgar Ninja for 10 gifted memberships. Let's go. Thank you for the 10 gifties. Appreciate that. And then Hail the 199. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you. Jacoby says, Happy New Year to the single most important host of a show called CobraCast that is on right now. Hail to the best chat ever as well. Thank you, Jacoby. You've been very generous lately. I appreciate that. Omara says, watch the Sam Hyde video about Elon Musk. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about earlier. It's 45 minutes. I don't have time to go through it now, but I have no problem if mods want to link that video. And I'll even pin it in the comments because I think it's absolutely fantastic. He brought up Asmongold. He brought up Moist Critical. And the way he starts it out is he's like, this is for Elon Musk. How did you get here? It's just so good. Like the way that it's shot, the way he articulates himself, the way he leans into memes by also getting into serious topics and giving some depth as to why he feels the way he feels and why other people are feeling the way they're feeling. It's really fucking good, man. So I would highly recommend everybody go check it out. Even though apparently I'm scared of people seeing the video because it challenges some of the things that I've said. Oh my God, how will I ever fucking survive? Sione says that GOP should select Johnson as speaker. Trump inauguration must be delayed. He needs to get to work ASAP. Must not be delayed. He needs to get to work ASAP. They can worry about him after certification. It's gonna be a wild few weeks, man. Everybody needs to just settle in. A wild few weeks. TJ says, I'm in Philly, and it's been storming like a SOB here and heading north towards NYC. General Duality says, Happy New Year's 199. I've been watching for over 3 years. LFG in January. I plan on dropping some original content. Finally, I have been cooking. That's what's up, man. Happy to hear that. Philip Butler says, X has new rules for monetization. I just want to know what the specifics are. That's all. I don't care about rules. I don't care about rules. I care about rules being carried out properly and consistently. That's it. Adrian Curry for 10. 98.9% of MAGA influencers or grifters. Musk wants to chirp out our fucking brains. Mark of the beast crap. I never trusted him. Listen to Adrian Curry dropping bombs. Honestly, and Adrian Curry, I've talked about this. This is why I am not interested in going to Mar-a-Lago. I'm not interested in being in the in crowd with MAGA influencers because they would all be wearing a DeSantis 2024 hat if Trump wouldn't have been the nominee. They just would have, and they would have never looked back. It's about the clout that you can get by being connected to Trump and all of that. I'm not in this for interviews. I'm not in this to be at Mar-a-Lago and take pictures like Gay Rubin and all of that. I just don't care. Would it be cool if it ever happened? Yeah, but it would need to happen organically. I have a lot of people that are connected to Trump that I could probably work those relationships in order to get to Mar-a-Lago. I'm not interested in it. I'm just not. Stormbringer for 10 gifted memberships. Thank you. Appreciate that. A lot of gifties dropping tonight. Poppin' Fresh J dropped 10 gifted memberships as well. Trump Comic-Con San Diego 2025. Disco Cobra for 50. So I didn't get an answer for the last stream. When is it? Yes, I did. I literally did answer you, Disco Cobra, but I appreciate the 50. So I didn't get an answer from the last stream. When is the meetup and how much? Is it in Orlando or whatever? I've never been. Been a while since I've been out of the house, looking for a good reason to do something cool. So what all happens at it? Okay, so one more time. All right, let me get the exact date for you that we repeated on main event. It's going to be Saturday night, February 8th at City Walk, Universal Studios City Walk. There will be no charge. There's no charge except for parking at Universal Studios. So it's only if you're parking, you'll have to pay them for parking, not me. It's free. It's at the Red Coconut Bar, Lounge, whatever it's called, at City Walk. No charge. You can come in there. Essentially what happens, we have a bunch of people show up. Hundreds of people are going to be there. Me, Gary, Ryan, Ripa, the whole G&G crew, F&T crew. I'm hoping Drinker's going to be there. I've got some other people that I'm hoping that to be able to announce that'll be there as well, hanging out with us. and we just kind of hang out and BS. And it's just a big hangout. There's not a lot of structure. Obviously, there's big lines to meet some of us and things like that, mainly Gary because he's so famous. But yeah, so we sign autographs, we take pictures, we BS, we have fun, we have merch for sale, things like that. It's really a laid back environment. And what has happened is that the more people that come to these, they create friends at these meetups, and then the future meetups, they look forward to coming to seeing their friends versus coming to see us. They're like, I've seen those guys. I'm gonna hang out with my friends. So it's really cool. And again, there's going to be a ton of space because it will be at City Walk. So I'm hoping you come out there, man. I'm hoping you come out there. It'll be a lot of fun. So let's see here. Red Mage says, Happy New Year from over in Japan. Spending my vacation here for a few more days, starting to solidify plans for MegaCon and looking forward to the meetup again in February. Thank you so much, Red Mage. Appreciate that. That's awesome. You're over in Japan, man. I've wanted to visit Japan for a long time. But thank you and Happy New Year. Jared Armstrong says, Elon tried to pick a fight with guys like Steve Bannon. Elon will lose. I think that's why he's kind of like moved his whole meme shtick over, I think. Hope says, I lost my blue check for about a week when I changed my name to Hope when Trump got elected. X needs a prompt to warn you about changing your profile. Yeah, I think it's pretty common knowledge that, I mean, if you change your profile picture, you lose your check mark for a small period of time. We know that. JT says, I want Choco Taco, but not the one you're looking for. Craig says, congratulations to Alabama on their fantastic season. Fire DeBoer. Fire him. Fantastic Knox says, Happy New Year, you fick. Thanks for entertaining us from the jump. Hey, thank you. Hope says, the same people who say Elon wants to chip us, I don't trust him, freak out when they don't have their phone that tracks records and control them. I mean, look, the Neuralink stuff is crazy. I don't want nothing to do with that. Again, to be clear, I like Elon. I think he has some things he needs to answer for. That's where I'm at with it right now. Grumpy Gen X says, if we only get 30% from Trump, it's still better. Well, I mean, look, my stance, I still stand by what I said right here. When you remember that nearly the entire world was locked down over the common flu, it's not hard to believe that that a lot of the infighting going on right now is being motivated by an op. Trump won, MAGA won, January 20th. That's what I'm focused on. And so then you've got people claiming like, oh, what you're retracting that now? No, I'm not. I'm literally like, no one understands details anymore. I saw this the other day. Let me see if I can find it. I have to go to my profile because it did. I'll scroll back for a minute. I like the comment that made a lot of sense to me. I thought it was super funny. Because as you guys know, yeah, here it is right here. So wait. No, that's not it. Did he delete the comment? This guy must have deleted the freaking comment. Yeah, so I saw someone complaining about Interstellar because the movie's too long and it's confusing. And then someone responded and said, you must be part of the TikTok generation. And I'm like, oh my God. And it ratioed the hell out of this guy. And I guess he deleted the comment. But that's exactly it. It's the TikTok generation mindset that so many people like. You give an opinion and they just want you to be like, oh, you're criticizing Elon. Do you hate Elon now? Are you ready to join us in our hate Elon crusade? And I'm like, no, I'm criticizing Elon. I don't need to be on your team. Like, why do you have to have such a one-track mind? And if you criticize Trump, then they're like, oh, you see, he's a terrible person. It's like, no, I'm criticizing Trump. But you claim that I never criticized Trump. And then the moment I criticize Trump, suddenly, are you ready to give up on Trump completely? And it's such a mindset that is so weird and foreign to me. I grew up in a time where you can disagree and challenge and argue and be okay with things. It's really not that hard to have depth to anything. But these weirdos on social media, they just think that one comment means that you're ready to jump ship. And that is a very leftist TikTok-esque mindset. It really is. Let's see here. Where are we at? Did I leave off? Oh, I got that one. Jumo Joe says, Happy New Year's. 2025 will be better with Trump. I agree. Classic Stang Lover says, as a teamster, could the reason they want all the H-1Bs is to avoid 50% plus one to unionize their companies? Not sure how the laws work. Well, I mean, look, I personally think that the biggest problem right now is illegal immigration. But because illegal immigration is so far out of control, now you have companies, and yes, companies do abuse the H-1B visa. If you don't believe that, then you are not paying attention to how corporate America works. I am sorry. I worked in corporate America. Corporate America does not care about the individuals. They care about the bottom line. Corporations do not give a fuck about the people that work for them. They only care about the bottom line. And if they can skate by and save a few dollars over on a few individuals over times 1,000, then of course it's going to fucking, of course they're going to do that. They hate that. They don't care. No corporation cares about the people that work for them. They just don't. That's the bottom line. And I learned that the hard way because I worked for corporate America and I worked for a big company. And when I first started for that company and I was all gung-ho, oh, my company, man, I'm here for the company. The company hated me because the company just viewed me as another number, just like they viewed every single person. But I didn't know that at first. At first, I thought that what I'm doing here matters. I'm making a difference. No, I wasn't. I was making a difference in people that hate my guts or don't know I exist. I was making a difference in their bank accounts, but I wasn't making a difference in mine. So that's why I adopted the philosophy of basically just get what you can out of these corporations. It's the Office Space mentality. If you've seen Office Space, and he's interviewed by the Bobs, he's like, I just do barely enough to get by. That was my mentality with corporate America. I'm just going to do barely enough to get by until I can find something better. So yeah, I mean, of course these things are being abused, no doubt about it. But illegal immigration is the bigger problem. That is, it's like anything else. So it's like, what have I talked about with social justice, with identity politics and all of that? Social justice is like a disease. DEI is like a disease. Now, what happens when a disease takes over a healthy body? It takes a long, long time for you to feel those effects of that disease. But if you don't deal with that disease sooner than later, then eventually it's going to do some serious damage. All right. Right now, illegal immigration is a major disease that is overrunning the country. And now you're going to be highlighting all of these other problems that are going on. And those other problems are going to seem like they're bigger problems than they probably really would be if we had a healthy country. But we have a broken country that has been disease ridden by illegal immigration and open borders. So it all needs to be dealt with in some capacity whatsoever. And that is the truth of the matter right there. So, let's see here. Vlad says, Buddy is better than MJ. What? Bilbo Teabag says, Happy New Year, Jeremy and Snake Pit. You better step your CobraCast game up next year. CobraCast 8 days a week. I got to make videos again, man. I got to grow these channels. Let's see where we at. Croctism says, do you still like Candace Owens? I'm not impressed with her blatant weird Jew theories. I'm America first, but I think other countries should be allowed to defend themselves. She didn't help by defending Kanye, who is clearly mentally ill. I mean, I think Candace Owens is an incredibly smart person. And I'm glad that she got away from the Daily Wire. I personally haven't followed her much recently. But I think she's a very, very smart person. And she's got a good head on her shoulders in terms of like when she focuses on something, she's not going to back down. I respect that. I don't follow her that much, but I appreciate that she's willing to say what she thinks and she doesn't really care what people think. So, but I haven't followed her specifically. I don't watch her consistently or anything like that. Hector for 1999 says, I found FNT when gyms open post-COVID. Been watching you, Tim, since the Tim Eliza bullshit. It was an honor to go through that roller coaster of an election season with you. I'm here for the long haul, brother. Hope you have a balanced next year. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. The fact that you've been here since the Eliza Blue Tim Pool drama is wild. That is wild. And I appreciate it. That's good stuff right there. Let's see here. Classic Stang Lover becomes a new member. Thank you. Appreciate that. Lady Erin D says, Happy New Year to you, Jeremy, to my fellow mods, and to the best chat on the internet. Hail the 199. Love you all. Hashtag mod lives matter. Thank you, Lady Erin D. One of our newer mods, and she's been doing great. There she goes. Lady Erin D actually just dropped the Sam Hyde video. Let me pin that right now. Boom. Seriously, whatever you think of Sam Hyde, that video is fantastic. It is a phenomenal video, and it's clear that Elon has seen it, and it's clear that Elon probably will never mention it, which is sad because it's an incredible video. Lapco says, I want smart people to fix their own countries so we have healthy rivals to push the USA. Would we have gone to the moon without the USSR pushing us? Yeah, I mean, I think there's obviously, I think that's the general stance is like that you want to have smart people. Again, it's clearly that should be the goal, but not while the country is in the position it's in. And I think that's where a lot of people don't understand that there is anger out there. And I also think that there's bad faith people, including the media, that's taking full advantage of this divide. And that's what I mean by that. I think that there's an op involved, because if you think the left is not trying to take advantage of any fracture within MAGA, you're crazy. If you don't think that they're trying to take full advantage a month before Trump takes office, you're absolutely insane. Of course, the media is trying to drive that wedge. Of course, there's bad fake actors, but that doesn't mean that there aren't people that are generally mad and upset, and they have a justifiable reason to be upset. Look at what's happened to our country just in the last few years. It's bad. There are parts of this country that I can go to right now, and I feel like I'm a foreigner. I feel like I don't belong. That is a fucking problem. America should never feel like that to Americans, period. I should never have to walk into a fucking Walmart and hear the PA talking a language that I don't fucking know. That's the truth. And if you don't think that's going on, you need to get out more, because it's going on a lot more than you think. So people are frustrated, rightfully so. Matthew Hammond says you should watch Sam Hyde's video where he discusses the issues attacking U.S. workers. Multiple video have said this is what Elon should have said. Yes, no, that's the video that I just pinned in the post. It's 45 minutes. I got another stream here in 20 minutes. It would be a 2-hour stream if I just to cover his video. Axel Jensen says Jeremy told me not to super chat on Tuesday night's main event, so here I am. Vlad says Buddy the dog from movies who plays basketball. Jerome. You never watched Jesus hate to explain the joke. Well, yeah, but like you just said Buddy is better than Jordan. I didn't know what that meant. Not Buddy the dog. I didn't know that off the top of my head. I'm not as smart as I look, okay? Mar Millen says worked IT in corporate America. If you think you matter, just remember your badge number is your user login, and that number grows per user added. That's all you are at the end of the day, a number. 1,000%. 1,000%. That is the truth of it right there. And it's, you have to make your own path, man. You really do. You have to make your own path. You can't rely on corporate America and all these other people. You just can't. That's my story that I decided to make my own path because corporate America and all of that shit was never going to pay off. I've never been good with structure and rules and just like the par for the course thing. Like, well, here's what people are supposed to do. And I'm like, but that's not what I do. I've never been about just do what, kind of like, hey, this is what the template is. This is what the standard is. And you should do that. That's why I never drank. That's why I never smoked and never did drugs, because growing up in my friend group, that was the standard. Everybody was like partying and getting drunk and smoking weed and all that. And I'm like, but that's not what I want to do. Just because it's the thing to do doesn't mean it's what I want to do. I don't go with the flow just to go with the flow. That's never been me. And so when I took a job, I was excited to get into workforce. I was excited. Oh, I'm working. I'm making money. I'm making a life for myself. And a couple of years into that, when I got into upper management, I realized, like, even in upper management in a corporation store, you're just a high paid employee. You don't have any real power. So, like, me as a store manager at a company that had 300 to 500 stores, you know, I had no power. I only could do the pre-approved work that they wanted me to do. Essentially, do you know what being a store manager at a big corporation was like? It's like being an iPhone user. There's only so much I can do on this device. Apple's not going to allow me to do anything other than what they want me to fucking do, which is why I have a fucking Android. Because Apple puts you in this box, and Apple says, this is the box that you have to be in, and we don't want you to operate outside of that box, and fuck you if you want customization. That's what being a fucking store manager at a grocery store is like. You think you have the power, but you really have no fucking power whatsoever. Android for life. There you go. Mitchell Field says, ha, I'll have you know, I'm not just a number at this company. I'm a 4-letter code. Look at there. Axel Jensen says, I'm 31 and live in Cali. From when I was a kid to now, I feel like I'm in a foreign country. When I left Cali for the first time, I was shocked how many whites there were elsewhere in the country. Yeah, I mean, just like when you go to South Florida, like that's where I mentioned, like going into I went into a Walmart in South Florida. I might have just been the only white person in there. And I couldn't ask anybody to find, I couldn't ask a person like anything because I'm like, no one here speaks my language. Yet I'm in America. It was a weird dynamic, man. So, let's see here. Now, was there any other topics? Because we're caught up on that. I wanted to see if there's anything else we wanted to cover really quick. Trump did give a quick interview. I don't know if I have that pulled up. Let me see. Debbie just dropped a 50. Here's Trump's interview right here. Let's see. So happy you had such a good year. You've given me so many laughs during this crazy year. Hail the chat. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys enjoy the show. That's really, at the end of the day, if people are enjoying what we're doing, that's all I care about. It really is, man. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to stream and interact with all of you guys. Obviously, after January 20th, my focus will shift a bit to making more consistent uploads on this channel. I will be live streaming. It's not going to be 5 days a week, 7 days a week, all that, because I have to make more videos. But yeah, I mean, I'm having a blast, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Here's Trump right here.
It is. And you apart from obviously winning the election, what are some of the highlights from 2024?
Well, we're just going to have a great nation again. We're going to bring it back to better than it ever was. I think we're going to see things and it's going to go fast. We're going to see some amazing things, but we're going to bring it back at a level that a lot of people didn't think was really possible. That's what happened with the election. It was a big mandate. The numbers were so great, and we really want to see something happen.
Get out of Trump's way.
Many are here today.
Camera work is janky.
Have you got any New Year's resolutions for 2025?
Well, I just want everybody to be happy, healthy, and well. Thank you.
I'm getting a headache.
Way behind here.
There we go.
Record numbers, as you know, we won every swing state. We won the popular vote by millions and millions of people. So, hey, look, I wish him well. He had a chance to do it in the debate, and that didn't work out too well for him. That was, I guess, the reason that really led to his downfall.
What are you looking forward to in 2025?
Well, just great, a great year. I think we're going to do fantastically well as a country. We're going to bring it back. It has to be brought back. People are not respecting our country very much, and they're going to respect us a lot. I think a lot of progress has been made over the last 5 weeks. It's been pretty amazing when you look at what's happened. There's a whole light over the whole world, not just our country. There are a lot of very happy people.
Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President.
Speaker Johnson.
Say what?
What's your message to those Republicans who are still not supporting Speaker Johnson?
Oh, I think they'll support Speaker Johnson. I think we're going to have a great time in Washington. I think we're going to get great support. He's the one that can win right now. People like him. Almost everybody likes him. Others.
Okay, Trump, I got to call bullshit on that one. So if you couldn't hear what he said, they were talking about Speaker Johnson, and he said he can win. He said, everyone likes him. Almost everyone likes him. Trump. But at the end of the day, he has endorsed him, and he wants him to win because he feels like he's the best man to get him in the position so he can get his picks pushed through. I get it. But I can't sit here. I can understand why Trump is saying that, but I can't sit here and just let Trump say that almost everybody likes Mike Johnson when it's a freaking just lie. And it's nobody likes Mike Johnson.
Are very good too, but they have 30 or 40 people that don't like him. So that's pretty tough.
Are you calling members on his behalf?
Are you lobbying members?
Well, if necessary, but I think really we're going to have a great time. We're going to get a successful vote. He's a good man. He's a wonderful person, and that's what you need.
Why'd you change your mind on H-1B visas, sir?
I didn't change my mind. I've always felt we have to have the most competent people in our country. We need competent people. We need smart people coming into our country. We need a lot of people coming in. We're going to have jobs like we've never had before.
But sir, you said you changed your position. Sir, you changed.
What was his previous position? I've seen a lot of people posting the 2016 thing. So what did he say in terms of like... I don't think he's ever outright said he was against the H-1B visa, but he was pretty aggressive on that they were being abused. But I don't think he's ever been outright against it.
Say it.
He was on video speaking against it. Okay. Can somebody tag me in that video? Can somebody tag me in that?
I do. I'll be there. We were invited. I'd rather not say.
Have you spoken to President?
Well, I think we have great nominees. We're doing very well, as you know. I think most of them are being thought of very highly.
People say Melania's distracting you. It's nice to have an attractive first lady, is it not? It's nice.
Just about all of them. So I think we're going to do very well.
Have you spoken to President? You said that he was eager to meet with you.
Well, I don't know. There's a traditional meeting. Some people would say we already had that. You know, we met a week and a half ago. But if it's appropriate, I'd like to do that. Yeah. No, it's a shame. The whole thing would have never started if I were president. You wouldn't have Ukraine. You wouldn't have Ukraine-Russia problems. You wouldn't have had the Israeli problem with what happened on October 7th was just a horrible thing. All of the things. You wouldn't have inflation. Inflation was a disaster. One of the reasons we won the country by the kind of numbers we won by, which were record-setting numbers. All of these things, and then you take a look at all of the other problems that they caused. The problems that they caused in this country, and specifically Iran.
Can I rewind the video, or just want me to keep it paused? Right side. Can you move your logo? Okay. Can you move your logo, please?
On the border, millions and millions of people that flowed through our border, from prisons, from mental institutions, people that should not be in our country. And you see the crime numbers are going through the roof. Look at New York City. Look at Chicago. Look at Los Angeles. They're going through the roof. We're going to get them out. We're going to get them out fast. Thank you.
What's your message to Puerto Rico, sir?
Mr. Netanyahu about a ceasefire deal. You said if they don't have one by the time you take office, it'll be held today.
We're going to see what happens.
Have you what's Elon Musk, sir? Elon Musk has too much
They
influence.
better let the hostages come back.
Do you support the House politicians like Johnson?
All right, so there we go. So it's nice to have an actual president in office. So if you guys can tag me in the video where he actually said that, let's see, hang on, let's see. There we go. Okay, so this is what, here we go. March 3rd, 2016, Megyn Kelly asked about highly skilled immigration. The H-1B program is neither highly skilled nor immigration. These are temporary foreign workers imported from abroad and explicit purpose for submitting for American workers at lower pay. I remain totally committed to eliminating rampant, widespread abuse. That's what I fucking said, and I got people telling me that he said he was getting rid of it. That's what I fucking said, and this is why the internet is so fucking retarded. People like, he said he was going to get rid of it. He's talking about the abuse. Jesus fucking Christ. I swear. So, I will forever end the use of the HB1 as a cheap labor program. That means that he's going to get rid of the abuse. That doesn't mean that he's going to get rid of it completely. Mark Andre Roy says, that's what I said. He never was against it. Well, again, this is what I read. Now, if there's video, I haven't seen video of him saying that. So if there's video, I would like to see that. But this is what I was talking about, where I read where he had said, like, he was critical of it and about the abuse of it, which I think is a no-brainer, by the way, which, again, Elon Musk, after all of his nonsensical tweeting the other day, finally came back and said this as kind of his final thing, is like, yes, we need reform. And it's like, well, that's what people were kind of saying to you, Elon. That's what people were saying. Let me see. Trump said he wants to go further than the H-1B and give green cards to foreigners that graduate U.S. universities on the All Out podcast a few months ago. Yes, I have seen that. I reacted to that, actually. I don't love that idea, personally. I don't. But, yeah. Let me see if I got any more tags really quick. And I got to end this here in just a minute. We got to get ready for our bringing in the New Year stream. Let's see. Is there video? I haven't been tagged in a video yet. So Kira just dropped a 50. Says the actual hate speech that was sprinkled in between that was otherwise rational discussion around reform enabled bad actors to amplify this into multiple divisive narratives, drowning out the fact that Vivek has been discussing reform since 2023. It is pretty messy. Like, all the stuff right now is just bad right now. It's messy. Thank you, Kira. I appreciate that. And Kira says, Loomer has been calling for big tech divide for months. The left pounced on it. There are active bot hate campaigns going on. The algorithm is likely overcorrecting for this, and I'm sure ex-employees aren't happy getting holidays ruined over this. Maybe, but listen, that doesn't give the ex-employees any right to censor people because they're upset if their holidays got ruined. At the end of the day, it's their job. And so them being upset, that's not an excuse. I understand what you're saying. So I just think that there needs to be answers, man. And again, if somebody can tag me in the video of Trump, I do want to see that one. Let's see. Looking now. No more tags yet. Chris Swain says Trump said, oh yeah, I got that one. Then we've got, where are we at? Where did I leave off? Grant Potato says, but I like my box. Not George Floyd says, I work for a major telecom corp and it's woke as F. Instructions on how to add pronouns on Microsoft Teams on the homepage. I told my manager if they ever make pronouns mandatory, I will walk out the door. That's a good stance right there. Absolutely. Foxy Scorpio says Trump needs needs an air chariot like Serpentor. This I command. Storm Shadow says it's a matter of perspectives. If I love what I do, then I feel like I'm ripping the company off because I'm getting paid to do this stuff. That's me, man. I am a blessed individual with what I do. And I again, as a person that's had a lot of jobs that I didn't like, it's nice to have a job that you do like. That's where I'm at right now with it. I agree with Jay. Says the only thing he's said is it needs reform. That's what I've seen. Again, if there's video that I have not seen, I would love to see it. And I will 100% say, well, I guess I was wrong, but I've only heard him talk about reform. I have never heard him say getting rid of the H-1B visa. I feel like the media would have pounced on that, but maybe not. Axel Jensen says, you know who isn't respecting the country? Trump, your buddy on X calling Americans subtards. I mean, Elon's got to answer for a lot, for sure. Coalesce says, can you rewind the video? I was distracted. Axel Genesis sounds like semantics to me. I agree with Jay. Says videos are out there of Elon saying reform H-1B 2016. Rabbit says, hurry up, gaming stream in 8 minutes. Mitchell Field says, what I will remember from 2024 election day is Jeremy tried to get us to change our votes by saying if Kamala wins, there will be no more Fortnite. Over on locals, we've got McCox says, I bet you feel stupid for supporting Elon now, just like that. One time you kissing Beardo on the lips, now knowing what a real beard feels like on your face. What? And of course, Judge G says, another stream in 20. And then you've got a Dale Earnhardt meme. Wife, can you take it easy for on the kids in Mario Kart for once? Me. Picture of freaking Earnhardt, the Intimidator. Bronson I says, happy MAGA New Year to my Bama brother. Wishing you a beautiful, fantastic, successful prosperity 2025 to you, your lovely sister, and your children. Hail the 199 Cobra Commander. God bless. Bronson I says also, yes, that was an Alabama sister wife incest joke, but honestly, love you and Godspeed. A good man. Keep up the good work. Wish your eyebrows and the bike seat for the new year. Thank you. And let's see. Holy shit! Kentucky Tim! What? Hail the 199. Hope you see everyone at Universal in February, or hope to see everyone at Universal in February 2025. It's going to be even more awesome than 2024. Just a thought. Nominating a Sydney Sweeney montage in lieu of the I'm going to come for proper 199s in the new year. That's not a bad idea, Kentucky Tim. That is not a bad idea at all. And now we get the longer version for the second proper 199.
Should I do it?
Do not come.
Come on, baby. Come on. I'm gonna do it.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Beautiful white paint. It's coming down at 10,000 miles an hour. It's coming down at levels of speed that nobody ever even conceived of. Where it's rough, but it's coming, and now it's turned around. It turns around, and it's coming, and it's gonna. I said, oh, because you see at that bottom, this section right here, that sucker's. Oh.
Thank you, Kentucky Tim. I appreciate it. Your suggestion will be taken into consideration, sir. Hope says, Happy New Year 199. Let's make it a good one. Absolutely. And Hope just drops 10 gifted memberships. Final CobraCast of 2024. A record-breaking year. An honor and a privilege to be here to talk with all of you, to close this year out the way that we have. It's been a wild journey with the election, with everything that we've been through with Trump and politics and him getting arrested and him getting shot and him going to McDonald's and working as a garbage truck man, and like just insanity, dude. Insanity. And Laughing Man drops 50 gifted memberships. Holy crap. Laughing Man in the house. Bringing it home. Holy crap. Laughing Man, how the hell are you, brother? Good to see you. This is the first time I've ever acknowledged Laughing Man in any of his super chats or gifted memberships. So, I mean, you might as well, for the last CobraCast of the year, acknowledge Laughing Man. You know, you might as well do it, right? There we go. LFG Laughing Man. Hell yes. Kira for 50. She literally broke terms of service until she got suspended and started crying out for all of MAGA that it was censorship for all. She kept saying, don't worry, guys, the big divide is coming. Days leading up to her suspension and TOS violations. Kira, you're not wrong about that. You're actually not wrong about that. She absolutely was saying that the big tech divorce is coming. The big divide is. She absolutely did that in the days leading up. You're 100% right about that. So I can't debate that at all. And look, I don't know Laura Loomer at all. but she's out there, man. She's out there. She's 100% out there. So, at the end of the day, this is why I'm personally, all I want, I'm going to call things out like I see it, because ultimately you go back to my post right here, my post. Everyone should be very concerned. I am concerned. I don't like that these things are happening. And again, if it's just accounts like this, it's whatever. Okay. It's whatever. But then when you got Owen Schroyer, okay, saying the same thing. All right. So like Owen Schroyer, like right here, we need transparency when penalties are applied on X that result in demonetization or suspensions. First, so penalized individuals are aware and can adjust if desired. Second, if the rest of us don't speculate about what's going on or spread rumors. That's it. Transparency builds trust. This right here is my entire stance on the whole thing. Just tell me what is going on. That's all I want to know. So I am aware. That's all I'm looking for. And Owen did nothing wrong. Like, Owen did absolutely nothing wrong. Smokey Juan Kenobi for 20 says, thanks for everything, brother. Happy New Year, Snake Pit. Let's go. Thank you. Appreciate that. Smokey Juan Kenobi also comes a new member. Let's see. A Einstein Universe is a new member as well. Thank you. Holy crap, man. You guys have been insane tonight. Laughing Man says, Jeremy, play the damn clip. Of course, Laughing Man. Whatever you say. 50 gifted memberships. You get whatever you want around here, buddy.
Damn!
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 Boom! And there, we need a damn emoji is what we need. That's what we need. But yeah, that's my big issue right now. We just need answers. That's all I'm asking for is answers. Just give me some answers and I'll be happy. All right. Laughing Man is takeover. Let's see. Let's see. I think she damaged that vehicle. Yeah, I think so. That poor vehicle needs some help. Okay, so we're going to bring in the new year over on D-Day Cobra Gaming. Again, thank you all for the best year of my professional life. That was this year, whether it was Geeks and Gamers, whether it was D-Day Cobra, whether it was all the other stuff that we have going on, is the best year that we've ever had. And I sincerely appreciate all of you. Kira again with another 50. Holy crap, Kira. And my point earlier was the unfortunate fact that bad actors took advantage of this with hate campaigns that ruined the ex-employee's vacation. It is abuse of the algorithm getting topics flagged. This is probably the priority versus responding right now. Fair assessment. Fair assessment for sure. That is like 4 50s tonight from Kira. 4. Insane. Holy crap. That is insane. So, let me see. Nerdy Neo says, what was the last game you beat? Metroid Dread, probably. Yeah, Metroid Dread, which was my favorite game of the year, too, by the way. The Fresh Baker says, if she has an apple on top, she has banana on bottom. Uber Driver of the Apocalypse says, let's see. I second the Sweeney montage, but the Trump, I'm going to come mixed in. Happy New Year, Fig, hail the chat, and God Emperor Trump. Let's see here. Laughing Man, or he could just don't sleep. Laughing, or he could just don't sleep. I thought she's the Laughing Man. I saw Laughing, and I just assumed it was Laughing Man. Kenny Cap says, Happy New Year to you and yours. Love you, bro. Thank you so much. Mitchell Field says, I missed your second super chat, or did I miss it? I don't think I missed it. Hang on. I'm looking back, Mitchell. Yeah, the Kamala joke. Yeah, I got that one. What I will remember in 2024 election days, Jeremy tried to get us to change our votes by saying if Kamala wins, there will be no Fortnite tonight. So yeah, I got that one. I think that's the one you're talking about. So anyway, all right, gaming stream tonight over on my D-Day Cobra channel. Jay's going to be joining me. Chris is going to be joining me. And who else? Meek may be joining us. Epic Meek might be. I'm not sure. We'll see. But we're just going to chill. We're going to have fun. We want to have conversations with you guys, give you something to watch, give you something to hang out and do. And Mitchell Field says, my bad. No, it's all good, man. It's all good. It happens. Yeah, so we're going to hang out and play some games. So I hope you guys will come and join us over there. Thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart. As a matter of fact, I'm going to drop 50 gifted memberships as well. I'm dropping 50. I'm dropping 50 on Rumble, and I'm dropping 50 on YouTube. Okay? That's what we're about to do right now. All right? So we're going to drop 50 on Rumble and 50 on YouTube. All right? Get ready, Rumble. First, we're going to drop 50 on YouTube. Boom. Okay? And boom. Okay? And then Rumble. I don't know how to do this on Rumble. Here we go. Okay. So, did it go through? 50 on YouTube, 50 on Rumble. Thank you guys so much for the best year ever. I really appreciate it. Happy New Year to everyone. The best chat on the internet, regardless as to where you're watching. Thank you to our locals people as well. Locals, Rumble, and of course, YouTube. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff indeed. I see you. I like turtles. Hold on. I have a meme somewhere. Talk through the memes. All right, guys. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. I'll see you over on D-Day Cobra Gaming here in just a few minutes, actually. So we're going to go to the ending screen. Have a good night. Love you all. Happy New Year. Thank you for Laughing Man. What are you doing, Laughing Man? What? Laughing Man. What? Holy shit. Laughing Man told me that Inauguration Day, he says we're going to break our Election Day record on Super Chats. I don't think we can do it, but it's going to be a wild one. We'll see. Axel Jizza says H1 Beardo has an Apple phone and a banana in his bottom. H1 Beardo is fucking fantastic. Beastie Man says, hail and happy new year. Happy new year. Laughing Man, 100 gifted memberships. 100.
It's gonna fall again.
Damn! One.
It's gonna fall again.
Damn! There we go. Holy crap. So, all right. We're going to hang out over there. I appreciate all of you. You guys have a great night. Be very safe. Happy New Year to you, your loved ones, and to everybody involved. Laughing Man plays poker. LOL raises Jeremy. Yes. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That's what he does. Yeah, so what are we? We're like 2 hours away Central, but an hour away Eastern. Right? Yeah, because Eastern, it's 11 right now. So we're 2 hours away from Central time zone. We're an hour away or 50 minutes away from Eastern time zone. So we'll see you guys over there. Have a great night. Happy New Year. Come hang out over on D-Day Cobra Gaming. This is going to raid that stream, and I'll talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.